What's up? Hi guys, I'm back doing a new video. As you guys can tell by the title, I'm going to be doing a top 10. Yes, you heard me. I'm doing top 10s again, like it's 2018 again. I don't know, I forgot when I did them. But yes, I'm doing another top 10, and I'm going to be doing a top 10 bundle houses, which are my personal favorite bundle houses. So these are just going to be my opinion. If you disagree with me, well, that's the point. But let's go to our number 10 spot, the Ever After Village. So the reason why this is going to get number 10 is because the outside's great. I love the outside. It's probably one of the better outsides of like a house that Wizard101 has made, especially for a bundle. But the reason why it's going to get number 10 and not higher, so my biggest complaint of the last 4 bundles that they've made is that they don't make a big, massive house anymore. Like these $30 bundle houses should be like a fucking palace, but yet they instead give us like all these little small houses into one big house. So there's a big part of land, but you have multiple smaller houses instead of one big house. And the only reason why I feel like this did it better than all the other ones, like there was I forgot the names of them, but I have them up here now. But there was one in Mirage that is dog shit. I hate that one. It was the first one that started the shitty fucking trend you guys do. I'm kidding, but it's like my biggest complaint with some of these bundle houses is that I just don't like all these smaller houses into one big house. And just because of like the references of Tangle, and then over here there's like a 3 little pigs. My number 9 spot is going to be the Blacksmith Forge. Hopefully I did not mispronounce that, but as you guys can tell,
I have a hard time pronouncing things.
But this one is, I think, the newest edition. I believe this came out in 2021 or 2020. I forgot the time period that this came out in. But of all the newer houses, this is definitely my favorite. I just like some of the views, I like the graphics. And also one of my favorite things is that this little thing you come to every day, you get a lot of good stuff. Mostly good reagents. And I remember it used to be better, but I think they nerfed it. On to my number 8 spot, which is the Battle of Mirage Key. This one is alright. I like it just because it's a little older, but it's still one of the newer ones. And it's not too bad. It has really nice graphics. But the one that really makes it stand out to me is the secret tunnel in this. I love the secret tunnel. I just love this feeling just walking through here, seeing all these fish. Just all these fish. And besides this secret tunnel, like secret little hallway that you go into, the battle arena is also pretty cool in this. Because you're pretty much battling in the sky, and I love that feeling. Not a bad house. That's why it gets number 8. But the number 7 spot goes to the Alcalapis? Is that how you pronounce it? I don't know. I never pronounce it right. And why does this get number 7? It's because it's pure nostalgia bait for me. I'm 23 years old, okay? I grew up with Wizard101, and this is one of the houses that I just look fondly upon when I look back on the game's history. Really cool arena. A really cool maze. And it has a nice spot to really just admire this view. So the number 6 spot is going to go to the Sun Palace. The reason why the Sun Palace is going to get number 6 and not higher is because honestly out of the 3 OG ones, and the OG ones are the Massive Fancy Palace, the Sultan's Palace, and the Sun Palace. Those were the first 2 that came out. The Sun Palace is honestly probably the worst out of the 3. And not to say this bundle is bad. So the Sun Palace isn't that bad. Like it has a pretty cool arena, but compared to some of the other arenas, this one's kind of subpar. And the reason why I'm talking about the arena so much was because back when I was a kid, the arena, having a PvP arena in your house was the selling point of all these bundle houses. And I know they haven't forgotten that's like what was like so cool about it as a kid. To get like one of these bundle houses was because you got to have a PvP arena. Bonus points for the tower though. You do get some pretty nice views. And aesthetically, the house isn't that bad. Number 5 is going to be this house right here. The Pyramid of the Lost Horizon, which is a pretty good house in my opinion. I love the inside of this house. The outside's cool. The PvP arena, not too bad. It's right in the entrance, so it's not like hideous. This is like my go-to myth house for my wizard, and I love filming some intros in this little area. I've recorded so many countless intros because I just think this area is such a vibe, and that's what I try to do for these intros, is just get like into a vibey area and to make a video. So for 5 onwards, I would say all these houses are like really good. Like, I would own at least one of these if I was like a Wizard101 player. I wouldn't say go out there and buy all of them,
because I'm a no-life. I want all of them.
Alright, so number 4 is going to be the Heavenly Palace. And I don't know why I like this one so much. I just like the whole outside. It's mushroom themed, which is always a plus. It came out during COVID. It came out during the pandemic, which also gave it some pluses because I got to spend some time in this house. So this house is just cool to me, and this is like the last good bundle that I would say they made. I just love places like this, where you can just sit here and just kind of talk with your friends and just not really give a shit, because that's what I did during COVID. Was we all would just get here and we'll all just like talk in like a Discord call, and I'll just kind of sit here and admire the view, because this is a really nice house. It has some really sick visuals, which gives it a bunch of plus ups for me. Moving on to number 3 is gonna be the Massive Fancy Palace. Now this is a fucking shock to everyone. I would say this is like probably the best one overall. Like, if you guys disagree with my next 2 picks, I would totally understand. Alright, number 2 is going to be the Winter Wind Tower. There's just places to like sit like here. Right here, this is my intro area for my Ice PvP series. I filmed, I don't want to say every single video in here. Probably a good amount of them on here. But like, I just love decorating this house. Overall, it's a good house. It gets a lot of bonus points just for being like one of the older ones that hold up over time. So that, I feel like that's why it cemented its spot. Number 1 wasn't hard to come up with. So number 1 is going to be the Sultan's Palace. Everyone saw this one coming. This is the one I filmed probably the most amount of stuff in. This is the second ever bundle house that they made. And this is my favorite one by far. And to be fair, the bundle that this comes in is pretty good. You get a nice house. You get like the fruit wands. I mean, the pets are light, the gears are light, and the mount's decent. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I had to redo the last 2 entries of this video, so I'm sorry that this video got pushed back a little bit. But hopefully you guys don't mind and understand that I wanted the last 2 entries to be better than they were in the original video I recorded. So, thank you guys for watching. See you guys in the next video, and I do not know why I'm dancing like this.